maybe she's born with it. Or maybe it's tailoring. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. The reason most of us don't look like $1,000,000 with off-the-shelf clothes is because we forgot we're supposed to tailor them. It's that simple. It's wild. Up until the 70s and 80s, fast fashion, even if you bought things off a shelf, you usually tailored it to fit you like a glove. And that's why people look so put together in old photos, even in the 60s and 70s and prior, of course. It was normal for women and men to either have their clothes tailored for them or to tailor their clothes themselves. And now a lot of us are upset and sad and fat shamed and all this stuff because clothes don't fit us right. But guess what? Bodies are all very different. Okay? And we're supposed to be tailoring our clothes if we want them to fit us perfectly. For almost nobody is something exactly off the shelf going to fit you perfectly. That's actually not how clothes work. That's how they want you to think clothes work so that they can hide tailoring and this amazing thing from the scrubs so that models and influencers and people that are in the know, A-listers, B-listers, all these people, they know that the trick is that their clothes fit them perfectly. You know, I mean, there's a lot of plus size people. I'm glad that there's more representation. And the difference between people that are plus size and don't have those resources or don't know to tailor, and the people that look great at any size doing these great things, is they're tailoring their clothes. So it's not about our bodies other than, you know, there's a huge market about making women insecure. That's a whole other topic. I'm not going to go into that too deeply right now. But the point is there's this huge market to make us feel like we're doing something wrong or we have to do more or we have to do all this stuff to our bodies to make our bodies a certain way. At the same time that they are making certain trends come in and out and certain bodies be, you know, in or out. And that's not healthy. Like, what you need to do is be healthy, do what's right for your own body, and tailor your clothes so they look good on you, so they fit, so you are comfortable. They want us to be uncomfortable so we spend more money, but the truth is, if we can bring tailoring back in a bigger way as a service and or as, you know, a skill that we scrubs can do for ourselves, suddenly the powers that be lose their power. We don't have to go on these diet benders. We don't have to do all this stuff. It's not healthy to do all that, right? So unless it's for a specific reason, right? Like you've got a health situation, you have a surgery coming up, something serious is happening, right? And obviously everyone's situation's different. I'm not trying to say anything other than tailoring is a lost art and we need to bring it back. And then maybe we can actually focus on what makes us happy, what makes us feel alive. Having healthy relationships with food and exercise and movement and doing things that bring us joy. Like, none of these things should be painful or horrible, but somehow they've become that way, and I think that's sad. And I think that obviously bringing tailoring back is a thing that's more known, isn't going to fix everything, but we all deserve to be comfortable in our clothes that we have right now. We all deserve to look our best in the clothes that we have right now. And tailoring achieves that. And I think that's wonderful. You know, life's a journey. We aren't all just, you know, perfectly shaped, perfectly everything. Like, even just certain times of the month, things don't fit great. So having your wardrobe account for that, you know, okay, on these days, this is my, you know, set for, you know, that time of the month, you know, things are a little tight. But instead of just letting things be tight, just have clothes, like, if you kind of know what, you know, how that's going to be, like, have it tailored so you have clothes that are comfy. Like, why are we suffering needlessly? Life is hard enough. Let's just bring tailoring back, all right? That's my hot take today. I would love to hear what y'all think, because I was baffled when I heard about tailoring. I was like, why did we forget about this? I think a part of it was we moved more and more from a singular breadwinner being able to cover expenses in a household to most, people that are able-bodied need to work to help contribute to their household. So, husband, wife, wife, whatever combination. Even roommates, so even in like a situation where it's roommates or, life partners or whatever, generally you need at least two breadwinners because of how nuts rent and mortgages are now. So, I mean, who has time to tailor? However, that's what they want you to think. It's not that complicated. It's not that time consuming. And there are still some services out there for tailoring. And besides your clothes, there's also, let's say you've got a seat you really like, but it's getting a little flat, you can actually get that reupholstered. Sometimes pretty reasonably. So look around and see what's out there, and let's treat our cloth friends with love.